The Tinubu's government has unleashed terror and fear in the heart of Nigerians. Many thousands of young children as young as 10 years old have been locked up. Some of the videos that is making it rank on social media, any right-thinking human being, regardless of your political affiliation in Nigeria, regardless of your ethnic and religious affiliation, should condemn the images that has been making it round on social media. The Nigerian government has unleashed fear. The goal of the Bola Ahmed Tinubu, aka Tim Paine's government, is to instill fear in the minds of Nigerians so that Nigerians will not dare to come out and protest. If you see my face for the first time, my name is Francis. On this channel, we share content to educate our people. How did we get to the place where we are now? Before we dive into this, let me show you a short video and you can tell me whether you think these are adults.
All these children where you say like this now, they go prison because they could not secure bail for them. They are going to the prison now. They could not secure bail for them. Now the question is this: what does this boy know about flag? This boy does not even have a basic education, let alone knowing that he flew with flag. So you are charging all these kids for treason. Me, I just came out of cell, and I was with them. That's the funniest part. This morning I was going to pee when I woke up. I was going to pee when I saw this boy. I was like, this boy is my children. So now we came to court. We could not grant them there. They have adjourned the case. So where are they going to sleep? They're going to sleep beside the cell again. And already they stay for more than 90 days. Today is the 93rd day, 93 days for all the students everywhere. This is the 96th one home. This is all home. I'm not just I'm all the way from Kano. Where they carry from? Yes, from Kano. Go them from Kano to Abuja. Those are parents. Their parents now will be crying. See, those are kids. How old are you? And the best condition. 14 years. All of them are less than 17 years old. It's crazy. It's crazy and it's not fair. Come on. Now, this boy.
So you, the audience, I want you to tell me from the images that you've just seen, whether you think that those people are adults. The only crime that the Nigerian government is saying that they committed is flying Russia flag when there was protest against hunger and bad government in Nigeria recently. Let me know whether you think those are adults. Whilst this is happening, if another video making it round, you can see this video that I'm going to show you now. Nigerians are so desperate that they have to pick food from the ground. Watch this video. Don't forget, if you know anyone that will benefit, share this video with them, because as we speak today, the Nigerian government led by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, aka T-Pain, has unleashed terror and fear in the minds of Nigerians. Let us watch.
This is the height of it. This is the height of it. This is not the height of it. This country, see what you do with the people for ground to eat. See what you do with the people for ground to eat. See what you do with the people for ground to eat. Hungry, hungry, hungry. Allah, hungry. See what you do with the people for ground to eat. Say that God give them this one. See what you do with the plant. See what you do with the plant to eat. That's to tell you say hunger. God don't give us food to this man. Another year, God don't give them food. See, just imagine. See. Now, not to where for where the that's all the things where carry now they don't lose. All the things where carry now they don't lose. See what you do. The things for ground to eat like an animal. Oh God. Old people they pack, young people they pack. See am? This is the height of it.
So as you can see from that video, you can see Nigeria scraping from the floor. The situation in Nigeria has pushed a lot of Nigeria to the point where even animals is better than some of our compatriots back home. I know some of you have said to me that I should not be talking about politics. I respect your views. However, whilst me and my children will not face the harsh economic reality in Nigeria, but my heart, I was born in Nigeria. It is a dream of every immigrant to one day return back to your home country. Sadly, many of us Nigerians in the diaspora, we are living in self-exile because the situation back home is so bad that many of us, before we go to Nigeria, we have to fast and pray because we do not know if that trip to Nigeria is the last, if you will come back alive. This is not the will of God. This is man-made problem. And every Nigerian, regardless of your ethnicity, tribe, religion, we must all rise up and condemn what is condemnable. Now, the Nigerian government has come up and told the world that those guys that you saw, that they are not children. You're going to hear now from the Nigerian federal government under Tinubu saying that these guys are adults. Now, you, the audience, you saw the video and images of those young children. I want you to tell me whether you think that those are adults. One thing I want you to understand is evil strive in society when good people keep quiet. According to Edwin Berg, the hottest place in hell will be reserved for those that see evil and were complicit. Prosperity will not forgive us if we do not speak up. Listen to the Nigerian government. This is what they are saying.
These boys that we brought to the court today, all of them are adults.
Sorry, let me just bring it up again.
Most of them are married men.
So they are saying that most of those guys, they are married men. Do you really think that these are married men?
None of them is a minor. Some of them are university graduates. The small kids you are seeing here, they came with some of their parents to come and greet their loved ones. They are not even the real suspect standing trial in this case. These boys were arrested in Kaduna and Zaria. Imagine the level we find ourselves now. Do you know how much it costs us to be at this level of the democracy in this country? These young boys are trying to destabilize Nigeria using the Russian flags and other countries, calling on the military to remove our president. Is it fair to even remove the state governors that they don't want democracy again? If you don't like democracy, are we forcing you? You go back home and sit. Everybody is enjoying their fundamental rights. Nobody is abusing their rights. Everybody is enjoying free movement and everything's are moving fine in the country. These boys only for no reason. They started protests, violent protests with the flags, foreign flags, Russian flags. Haba, is that what we want in this country? Don't mind the Defense Council. They will always say something to tarnish the name of Nigerian police. It's not true. In my own case, we filed charge against 43 defendants. And all of them were produced to the court today. All of them are adults. Forget about what they are telling you, that they are small children.
So this guy, he calls himself a lawyer. He has just exposed himself to the world.
Never do anything because other people are doing it.
Because
I see pastors starting money.
Because as you heard him, he said these kids, they came with their parents. It's not my words, it's his word, that these kids, they came with their parents. Now, as a father of young children, those children, if I did not leave Nigeria, they could have been my children. They could have been your children. This is why all of us have a role to play in condemning what is happening in Nigeria. We're not encouraging any violent protest. The Nigerian government hasn't told the world that these young boys were involved in violent protests. What they are saying is that they flew Russia flag. Now, for a country that desperately needs investor, how does it sound? How is Nigeria being perceived from outside Nigeria when you see children as young as 10 years old being paraded because you lock them up for more than 90 days? When the Nigerian law says that you're not supposed to even detain a child without having an adult present there. They are responsible adults. What is happening in Nigeria is condemnable. Every one of us have a role to play. You can show appreciation by giving this video a like. Let me know in the comment section whether you think that what is happening in Nigeria is right. And for those non-Nigerians, the Nigerian government has paraded those young children as young as 10 years old in court. They have been held for more than 90 days. Without their parents, without their legal rep. The only crime that the government said they committed is parading Russian flag. You saw video earlier where Nigerians were scrapping food from the ground because the economic situation in Nigeria is so bad that some Nigerians have started selling their children to survive. Every one of us cannot keep quiet. You and I have a role to play and to make sure that we call the Nigerian government out and expose what they are doing. And we need to continue to pray for our brother, Very Dark Man, because this guy, if we have 10 people like Very Dark Man in Nigeria, I'm telling you, Nigeria will be a better place. You can show appreciation to the Launch Club by sharing this video. Share this video with anyone that you know will benefit. Give it a like. Do you think that it is right for the Nigerian government to be locking children up for flying Russia flag? They said they flew Russia flag, but they haven't presented any evidence to support what they are saying. Or do you think that the video that you've just seen, these are adults, that they are not children? Let me know in the comment section, because the government is saying that they are adults. Let us continue to pray and we'll hold the Nigerian government accountable, because the Tinubu government is sliding towards dictatorship. Some of us that are old enough, we remember what happened under General Sani Abacha when 5 political parties adopted Abacha. We saw the senseless killing that happened in Nigeria under Abacha, where fear and terror was unleashed on Nigerians because they tried to hold the government accountable. This said T-Pain, who is now unleashing terror on Nigeria, he has led several protests in the past. Nobody locked him up. But today, he set bail condition for people that went to do peaceful protests. The government has set bail condition for 10 million for them to be granted bail, knowing full well that most of these people, they are unemployed Nigerians who have nothing. There's no way they can raise 10 million. How can anyone say this is right? Even supporters of Bola Tinubu should look at themselves in the mirror and look at their conscience. What is happening in Nigeria today? Every right-thinking human being must condemn it. We all have children. We all have one Nigeria, and we are all Nigerians. At the end of the day, this is the only country that we have as our country, and we must not allow anybody to slide this country. The country doesn't belong to anybody. It belongs to the Nigerian people, you and me. And that is why we have a role to play to stop what is happening in Nigeria.